Hey, Sylvan Roy here again. Put a little video together yesterday regarding the failure on my 2030 model LS tractor, which I had a hydraulic pump failure, and basically what happens is the shaft splines just basically shoot themselves up, and this is the female part here, so the two pieces would fit like this, right? This is your drive gear. Now, I had a couple of comments on the video that I put together, basically because the failure was caused by the use of improper lubricant, and so I got a couple of comments saying, well, we've been using copper coat since Jesus was a cowboy and we've never had issues. And listen, I'm not saying that the product is bad. I'm saying that you have to use it for the right application, right? You can also use a screwdriver as a chisel. It doesn't make it right. Okay. Now, what I'm going to show you is why this actually happened. And this is the science behind it. All right, and why you shouldn't do what the manufacturer did. So I'm just gonna move this aside here. Okay. Now this is what we're looking at. We're a little bit copper coat. It's an anti-seize, very good product. Okay, but it has its application. Okay, it is an anti-seize. It is not a lubricant. All right. Now, let's have a look at shaft splines. Okay, what do they look like when they're new? Okay, this is just a copy I pulled off the internet, but anyways, my pump is an SAE B13 tooth spline pump, and you know, I mean, they all look similar. You have different sizes and whatnot, but keep in mind that if you look at this, okay, you take this and you slide it in here, okay, it is not a perfect fit, okay. It is slip fit, and some of them are actually pretty sloppy. Now the thing is we put lubricant in here, okay. The lubricant that goes in here, okay, yeah, it prevents it from seizing and allows it to slide, but one of the most important things is it absorbs the vibration. Okay, now where does the vibration come from? All right, well, let's have a look at what we have here. We have a gear pump. Okay, this is what I have on my little tractor. Okay, so we have our inlet, we have our outlet. The oil does not go through the center, contrary to popular belief. Okay, it gets picked up, it goes around the housing, okay, and out. Now, keep in mind that, okay, these little pockets here are full of oil. Okay. All right. So basically you have a pocket that unloads in the outlet. The other pocket unloads in the outlet. So what does your outlet look like? It's not a constant flow like you would see like this. Basically, they are pulses. Okay. Okay, so basically pocket of oil, no oil, pocket of oil, no oil, pocket of oil, no oil. All right, so basically it comes out as pulses, very, very fast pulses. You don't see them, right? Okay, you don't feel them either. On some very specific systems you might, all right? But what happens is those micro pulses, okay, are being sensed in the shaft. This is your drive gear, this is your idler gear, or your driven gear if you want, okay? Now, these pulses are being sensed right here, okay? That energy is transferred back and forth from one to the other, okay? Now, the lubricant is in there to absorb those micro pulses. It basically acts as a shock absorber. All right. Now, if we take this and we put anti-seize in there, which is basically the main component of this copper coat is copper. So we put copper in here. What do you think is going to happen? You basically now have a lapping compound. And what you're doing is you're lapping and lapping and lapping and lapping, and it might take a very long time. In my case, it took 660 hours to failure, but it will basically destroy those splines until there's absolutely nothing left. All right. So that is why you do not use an NTCs, all right, as a lubricant. And hydraulics is the perfect example where you don't use it. You just can't. Okay. So what's the alternative? You have two choices depending on the design and where the pump's installed. Okay, you can have a wet spline where you have oil that's getting in there, okay, to lubricate your splines, or you can buy a real spline lubricant, okay, and that's what that spline lubricant is made for, okay, for the shock absorbing. All right, so I hope this clears a couple of things up, and thanks for watching.